But now it's it.
For me, it's a blessing, it's a privilege to be a missionary, to be a local missionary here in Lake County, because I was given this task by God. He influenced me to take this position, to be the leader of homeless ministries here.
To me, to be a volunteer means almost everything, and the reason why, because throughout this year and my 5 years here at PUC, I have been volunteering and many different things which student ministries have been putting on together, or PUC in general. And the reason why, because we do this for free. It's out of our hearts, and it changes not only our lives, but people that we help.
For me, to be a missionary is just to treat everyone I meet with the love of God and to love them how Jesus would have loved them and treated them.
Being a volunteer is incredibly important. We're having a chance to live out the lifestyle of missions and live out the idea that we're supposed to be making a positive impact in the world.
When they look at us working for free, just volunteering, they have more questions. Why are you doing this? And I think it's a great way to bring people to Jesus that don't know Him. And that's what volunteering means to me. It means doing something that you don't respect anything back, but at the same time, I get so much from that love that we receive from others.
Volunteering is something that's not only tremendously helpful for a community in need and a world that's really crying out for help, but it's tremendously valuable for each individual.
It helps develop us as a person and develops our character, because we learn that all of these people, they may not have a lot, but they're still happy. And that's because of that joy that Jesus brings within us.
Youth are incredibly important in the mission, because I think youth today, the young people today, are looking for something tangible that they can do to make a difference. We've got more exposure to the world than ever before. You've got cable news, you've got the internet, where in an instant everybody knows about everything that's happening around the world. And so many people that are younger are looking at the world and saying, okay, there's all this crazy stuff going on, what are we doing about it, and how can we make a difference?
We have lots of energy and enthusiasm and new ideas, and also I know a lot of adults, they like to see young people getting involved.
Youth have so much energy and they have so many possibilities. If youth would get involved, then everything would be a lot easier, because they have so many creative ideas.
If we look at statistics today in our youth in the church and how many young people leave the church, it's growing up. And what I think is important is to get them involved, to get them all involved, to be a part of things like helping others, volunteering, put them in a leadership, get them involved in as many things as possible, start the club, ministries, anything. Because when you do that, they feel more valuable, they feel like they're needed and they can do something.
They have a life that they can dedicate to God.
Volunteering really gives a tremendous opportunity for youth to get out there and do something, and the youth bring their own set of skills to the field. They bring in creativity, they bring in ingenuity, and they bring in a real desire to make a difference and to be used. And they don't want it to be just some surface thing that they're doing. They want it to be a deep emotional connection, and they're really looking to make a difference. So I think the youth and volunteering, they need to go hand in hand, and that's the way we bring the news of Jesus to the world.
For me personally, because I know I can do something for somebody else, it makes me feel, wow, actually I can make a difference. I can do something in life. So I think it is very important to get our youth and to get involved in as many things as possible in the church, outside the church, and things like that.
came from heaven to earth to show